Hi everybody. In this lesson, I will tell you about how to call Kotlin from your Java code. And let's start with a blank Kotlin file. And in this lesson, firstly, I will create a Java class. So this is a Java class with extension .java. So I call this Java example. And inside this class, I will define uh, the basic class with static void, and inside the void main is a file that running here. You can run this file directly to from this, and I call the system.out.println to print a string to the screen. And inside the Kotlin example, we define a package, and I use the annotation JVM name or the Java virtual machine name. Java virtual machine name means that this annotation that sets the package name hello, and inside this I have the a class in Kotlin. This is the very basic class in Kotlin, and I want to use it in your Java code. So inside the Java code, I initialize an object by importing. This is automatically import when you type person, and you can change to start to import on inside the package. And I initialize the person object with a new person, and this is how to initialize an object of Kotlin inside Java code. And this is Java code. You can see that I can call the getter the get age, get last name, get first name, and getter here is property of this. Then the property inside the class will be changed to the getter in Java, or property in Kotlin will be changed to Java. Okay, then you see that this is the output. You can see that's the initialized block in Kotlin, and this is the output in Java. So you can use in Java. It is very easy to call the Kotlin, the class in the Kotlin. So it is a convenient way to use the annotation JVM name or Java virtual machine name. Then now if you want to make field in Java, how can I do this? I can use the annotation JVM field or Java virtual machine field, and this credit card number will become the field in Java, and this is a field in Java using this annotation. So inside the Java code, you can print out to that dot credit card, and this is a field in Java. You can convert it to field and run. Okay, so in this case you see that we have the credit card name here. So if you create a new Kotlin file, for example Kotlin example 2, we have another Kotlin file, and inside this Kotlin file I also use the annotation JVM name, Java virtual machine name, with the hello is a package name of the hello. So here I can define more function. Here we have a function in file 2 is a public function, and this is a function in Kotlin. So in the Java code I can call this Kotlin function because it is public and it has an annotation. So you can call this, and you click here to automatically import it from the Kotlin package. So you can use it as a public function, then run. Okay, so this is content of the Kotlin function file 2. Okay, so what about we have another way. Here we have a class, this class name calculation, and inside this class I will define some more property. We have a letter init property, or the letter initialization in Kotlin. It is a random string, and it is not have to initialize now, but you can initialize here by firstly create a new object of calculation, and this object of calculation you can call the function by dot a random string. Yes, the property a random string, you can set to it a new value abc. Okay, so inside this I can define the companion, but the companion object do not have in Java, so the JVM field will convert this to static field in Java. For example, we have a variable p is a constant. The variable p here you can access from this as a static property or static field. So we have calculation.p, like you call a static field in Java. So this is a static field in Java through the companion object in Kotlin. So run. So you see that the p number is 3.1416. Okay. So you can define a constant. For example, we have a constant version, and we also have a static function. This is a static function in Kotlin, and if you want to use it in Java, you have to add more annotation here. You have to add annotation for this by using annotation JVM static or Java virtual machine static. So inside this you can call the constant version. Version is a constant, and running. So we have a version here, and you can call the static function. The static function here. So static function inside the companion object, you can dot function name a static function, and this is one way. And the second way is using companion. You can dot companion, and two way are the same and give the same result. So you run. Yes, you see where we have static function in Kotlin. We have the same result when you use companion or not companion. So what about the next? We have the function with default parameter. For example, we have the default parameter inside a function, and firstly I define a function a function a. The function a has input parameter a, b, and c. B and c is has a default parameter, and you can use it annotation JVM overload or Java virtual machine overloading, and then with this we overload the function with the same name and then different parameter. So inside the Java you can call this function and add import the package, and we have the overloading 1, overloading 2, we have the same name but 2 parameter, and overloading 3 we have same function name with 3 parameter. So this is the overloading function in Java. You can use a default parameter in Kotlin. Yes, so you see that the output here is overloading function in Java. Okay, this lesson will end now. Thank you very much for watching.